Well, a warning about the dangers of deep frying your turkey.
So right now, fire crews are about to show you what can go wrong. KCRA3's Mike DeSalle joins us now live with their...
Yeah, it is demonstration day. Sac Metro Fire out here with Sacramento Fire, and joining me from Sacramento Fire is Justin. And Justin, explain to us that we can see behind the oil that's heating up. What is the demonstration and why?
The demonstration is what not to do. So we have overfilled the pot, we're heating it up way too hot, and we're going to leave the burner on when the turkey gets set in there to allow that oil to splash over and get that direct flame impingement and catch on fire.
And as far as an issue of the things not to do, how big of an issue or an impact is this for you guys when it comes to Thanksgiving Day?
This is a big deal because we don't want folks' houses to burn down because this is what potentially could happen. A lot of people do this in the garage, not a good space. You want to do this on a nice, flat, open area away from everything, keep the kids away from it, and always monitor because this is a very hot oil situation.
Do you have these calls every year?
We do. We go on these calls for structure fires. We go on a lot of kitchen fires around this time of the year as well because everyone's in their kitchen. Maybe they didn't clean their ovens and have a bit of residue in there. But this is not a something that we do not see.
So the demonstration is what not to do. Let's do it the flip side so that people walk away from this conversation with the what to do. What is the safest way to go about deep frying a turkey this time of year?
You want to make sure that oil is about 3 to 5 inches from the top of the pot, and you want to make sure that the temperature is not hotter than 350 degrees. What we're working on right now is about 400 degrees. So we're going to get that oil just really hot. And what you want to do also is use peanut oil. You don't want to use a vegetable oil. Peanut oil has a higher smoking point, so it's a safer oil to do any type of deep frying in.
And in case people haven't seen this demonstration, what is it that happens if the oil is too hot?
It will bubble over right when you put the turkey in, and when it starts to spill over, that oil hits that direct flame, and it just creates a huge fireball.
And last but not least, make sure that turkey's thawed, right?
Absolutely. You do not want to stick a frozen turkey in one of these. So we'll do a little demonstration where we do put some ice in there so we get the effect. But once again, we're showing what not to do. Awesome.
Thanks again, Justin, from Sacramento Fire Department. And again, we'll have this demonstration coming up at noon on the KCRA 3 News. So check it out then. And right now, we continue to heat up that oil so that we can do this demonstration here coming up this morning live in Sacramento County. Mike DeSalle, KCRA 3.